What is unity? Well, Kabir Das wrote, quote, "All know that the drop merges into the ocean, but few know that the ocean merges into the drop." End quote. We are each embedded in unity, and unity is embedded in and through each of us. In this video, I'll discuss what unity is, why it's so important, and some applications and ways that we can increase our experience of unity's security and power. I'll start with more basic information and then I'll expand more in the second half. So the more that we understand unity, the more fully we understand ourselves. I'm Dr. Lynette and you're watching Wisdom's Peaceful Harmony. And if you like this video, please click the like button. And if you want to be notified of future videos, click the subscribe button. So what is unity? Well, you can think of unity as one big head with many eyeballs. The head holds a mind of infinite knowledge, and you are one of the eyeballs. What you believe you see out there is based on what you believe you are. Now, when you understand the unity that you live in, what you are actually an eyeball of, you can use the mind of unity to interpret and understand what you see out there. And I'll talk more about the mind of unity in a minute. Now, when you see yourself as an eyeball surviving on its own, you misinterpret what you see and what you experience, not understanding the unique power of who you are in unity. You may even think that you're against the other eyeballs and against their views from their respective spots in unity. But there is purpose for each eyeball having different vantage points. Think about this. Unity is not simply the merging of lives or times or spaces. Unity is a living power expressed through lives and through time and through spaces. And this power guides, fuels, and is all. And I say all because I don't want to imply any limit by using phrases like sentient being or all of time or all of space or all of life, because it's not all of anything. Unity is beyond words. We are of unity, and we have full access to unity's knowledge and power. It's important that we transform our self-identity to be less limited and more aligned with our true identity that is embedded in unity. So where is unity? Well, unity can literally be felt. Each of us is a vibration of unity, literally. Einstein said, quote, "Everything in life is vibration," end quote. This is a law of nature. We are energetic vibrations of unity, and we get to decide how we want to vibrate. We can't control the vibrations around us directly, but the vibration of your life affects all life. In a real way, your vibrations echo forever. Unity's power moves and evolves, and we are all on this ride, shifting and changing in unity's vibrations as we go. Now, Dr. Joe Dispenza explains that we are all united by an infinite field of energy that exists beyond our present concept of space and time. He and many scientists and philosophers and spiritual teachers over thousands of years describe an infinite field of energy that is not one consistent stream, but is a field of infinite possibilities. We decide the way we want to vibrate from unity into the experience of all. And I will talk about a harmonic vibrational unity consciousness towards the end of this video. Now, unity is real and it does not need to be built, but there is an internal building process going on within us. This building process involves expanding our minds into an acceptance of our unity. And I'm going to take a minute to share a couple of ways that we make it difficult for ourselves to understand and embrace unity. And then I'll share some ways that unity clearly operates in the world. Now, we often interpret ourselves and the world around us according to limited beliefs about the context of our lives. It can be difficult for us to understand unity because we imagine and believe in unnatural divisions that do not actually exist. So when we try to make these divisions and boundaries real, we fight over differing ideas about them, and then we imagine further division. And because of this competition over imaginations, this becomes a feedback loop. So a closed feedback loop. So why do we do this? Well, back to the you are an eyeball example. When we limit our eyeball, our mind, from unity's comprehensive information, from unity's mind, we end up believing that we or our group can operate independent of others. This belief further blocks our awareness of unity, creating a mental and emotional closed feedback loop of limited awareness and misinterpretation of our lives and our surroundings, especially when we don't understand the vantage point of an eyeball that is in our blind spot. When we don't allow ourselves to recognize and trust our unique power and unity, then there's often a sense of weakness and the temptation to interpret what is unknown or not understood as if it is dangerous, thus reinforcing the ideas of exclusion, division, and isolation. Focusing on those ideas, in turn, makes it difficult to see or be aware of the reality and the power of unity, the unity we're embedded in. Now, love and nature clearly show and teach about unity. They do not operate according to the human ideas of division. We belong to nature, and so the lines of division that we imagine and fight about are a form of self-harm, and spoiler alert, they will eventually fade away. So here's a simple physical example. When you look at maps of bodies of water, you often see boundary lines drawn through the water. These lines symbolize ideas, but when you look at those bodies of water in real life, those lines are not there. The ideas are real, but the lines aren't. Here's some more about water. Water is a powerful and forceful manifestation of unity in nature. It's an eyeball, as is each drop of water. Each drop of water is an eyeball. The only way humans can cooperate with water is by doing so within the framework of natural laws. Now, within this framework, we have unlimited power to create from unity. But when humans try to force unnatural laws onto nature, it's a form of self-harm. We are of nature. And so when we operate according to imaginary rules, we confuse ourselves and we distract ourselves from the true power in unity. So does unity have a boundary? Well, yes, it does. Unity includes the material world, but it's not limited to the material world. Unity's boundary is sometimes called love's light. And this goes back to the idea of energetic vibrations. Unity's wisdom is a light or a vibration that comes through you, bringing into your mind the broadest awareness for what you experience. And it navigates you into ever greater purpose and meaning for your existence. It teaches you the safety of love. Love is a boundary of inclusion. It draws you into the ultimate subjective experience of your truth. When unity is ignored, there is the illusion that material and emotional boundaries control you, creating a subjective experience of exclusion. But unity dissolves the illusion of exclusion or separation. Here's another example. When we look into nature, we first see the beauty of nature's unity, or the unity in nature. But in a minute, our minds believe we see property lines and state lines and county borders and country borders. And while these ideas are real, they're real ideas, they are just that, ideas. And when we divert attention from unity, we create the illusion that there is scarcity and not enough for everyone, which is an irony since nature provides everything needed when we access the powerful wisdom and ways of unity's operating system of natural laws. The idea of scarcity is a self-induced agenda. It creates the idea of division. And while it doesn't change unity at all, it does cloud the eyeball's access to unity's clarity and power. Alexander Pope said, quote, "The way of the creative works through change and transformation so that each thing receives its true nature and destiny and comes into permanent accord with the great harmony. And this is what furthers and what perseveres." End quote. What you experience is a reflection of the paradigms you believe you live within. As we evolve, our perspective transforms. When we look into nature with eyes of unity, we see unity everywhere, and we feel its power, its freedom, and its security. Although unity can be ignored, it cannot be damaged. In discovering unity, you learn the safety and freedom to love yourself and everyone. In unity, there is no scarcity of love because all love lives within unity. Your core is love, and you are a part of everything love creates. When we are mindful of unity, we know that we are created by and for the safety of unlimited love. Now, love can be buried in fear, like an unknown savings account. It's not buried in a tomb. It's buried within the womb of your life. You are a vessel of love. Your life is a womb birthing love. When the abundance of love that lives within you is set free within you, unity's abundance will dissolve any fear or division that you hold, and you will have the safety and confidence to express all your love into the world. Now, when you see life as separate, transcend to a broader experience of your life and see from a unity consciousness. Each life is vibrating with you and you with it. See each life as one note in a global song of unity and know that each note holds love, even when you do not understand the discord that it is manifesting in a measurement of time. Time requires patience, like the lingering finger over a piano key or the vocalist holding a note until the air seems almost expended. Time is just a feature of unity. The loving unity we are embedded in is not limited in time or moments. Time doesn't control us. We vibrate with time. Each moment serves a greater purpose to give us the opportunity to recognize who we are and to evolve more into the harmony of unity, beyond human measurements, beyond human limits, beyond human judgments. Time brings us all together. Before a beautiful crescendo, some musicians may need to wait, as others complete a spectrum of melodies and sounds, and possibly some seeming discord. Then, unified with time, the volume of beautiful harmony soars. If you want to become conscious of the unity that you are embedded in, you must trust unity and transcend the limits of what you see on your own. Without trust, there is fear and confusion. Remember that your brain won't get the evidence it wants until after it takes the powerful leap, the powerful leap of faith in the powerful message, the ever-present message of unity, to unconditionally love yourself and others. That's unity's message. There isn't another way. There isn't a fight to win. There is only the recognition to trust that unity is beyond man-made limits. Will Tuttle describes this as a consciousness and manifestation of an eternal, benevolent, mysterious force, which is sacred and has a loving presence existing in all forms of life. Unity is a communion of all, nourishing all. We are expressions of unity. Unity shifts and evolves as it supports us all, as we are its expressions. Unity does not hold what is not true. In unity, anything not of unity is illusion and eventually fades away in its own self-sabotage. Now, in some upcoming videos, I'm going to look at how individuals and communities can more fully experience and live out unity's powerful reality. If you liked this video, please click on the like button. Click on the subscribe button if you want to see more of these videos, and share the video to help get the video to more people. This channel of videos are about love's power, about nature, about relationships and communication skills. And it is free to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Welcome and thank you for your time.